Hello everyone, I'm Micheal Smith and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then welcome. I'm so happy you found me. I have a Christmas DIY for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you step by step how to make this beautiful Christmas grapevine wreath. Today's video is sponsored by Surebonder. Let me show you how to make this beautiful Christmas wreath. To get started on today's craft, you're going to need an 18-inch grapevine wreath form. I picked this one up at Walmart. Now you just need to look at the shape and the size and determine which one you like. You're also going to need some greenery. I picked up this big stem of beautiful Christmas greeneries from Micheal's last year when everything was 90% off. I'm only going to need one stem of this beautiful Christmas greenery. To prep your Christmas greens, simply pull them out. If they don't want to pull out, just trim the paper at the bottom until each piece is released. I will also be using 2 stems of holly that I found at Dollar Tree. I really do like the variegated holly. I think the two will go together very nicely in the wreath. Now to prep your holly, you just want to push everything up and then trim your stems. You want to leave a couple inches. I have all of my greenery prepped and ready to go. I'm using my new glue skillet today. This is by Surebonder. It is the Grace Monroe Home Glue Skillet Kit. The kit comes with these great craft sticks. I love them. It makes stirring up your glue very easy while it's melting. It can also be used to remove debris from your glue and to add glue to embellishments. It can even be used to help hold something on while you're hot gluing it. So take a look at your wreath form and decide how you want it to lay, where you want the top and where you want the bottom. Now I'm going to be placing all of my greenery on one side. I'm planning on putting a bow here in the middle, so I'm going to be leaving a space there. I'm going to start with this greenery to build my base. Just simply dip it into your glue skillet, wipe off any excess glue, and feed it into your wreath form. I really do like this greenery. It has wire all the way up, making it easy for you to bend and shape it as needed. Now that is approximately the space that I'm going to be covering with the greenery. I'm going to continue filling in the base using this greenery. The glue skillet is adjustable, which I really do like. You can turn it up to medium-high to get quick melt of your glue, and then once it's melted, turn it down to low. That will keep it right where you need it to work for hours. When adding your greenery and embellishments, you want to keep it even between the top and the bottom for the most part. You can always add 1 or 2 extra embellishments to the top or to the bottom and that'll be fine. But for the most part, you want to keep things relatively even. Now I'm going to add some of this beautiful holly that I found at Dollar Tree. Now I have 3 pine cones, but I'm only going to be adding 2, one at the top and one at the bottom. I'm going to wait to add the third one until I get my bow on. Next, I'll be adding these beautiful red berries. I have a few pieces left over of my greenery and 1 pine cone. I'm going to save that to add until after I add my bow. Let's go ahead and clean this up and let's get started on our bow. We're going to start to work on our bow now. I'm going to be using my Easy Bow Maker. I really do like to use this tool. I do have arthritis in my hands and it does make it difficult to make bows. These are the 2 ribbons that I'm going to be using today. The red one here I picked up from Dollar Tree. It's 2.5 inches at 9 feet. It does have a little bit of glitter on it, but I think it's very pretty. Now this ribbon I picked up from Dollar General. It is also 2.5 inches at 9 feet. I really do like it. It's nice and thick, and I absolutely love the Snowman. We're going to get started with the red ribbon. Measure your tails at 8 inches. Pinch as you come through the 2 large dowel rods. Here on your tails, the nice side should be facing up, but once you come through, the nice side should be facing down when you go to make your loops. With the red ribbon here, I'm going to be making 3 loops on either side at 5 inches. While your bow is in the bow maker, you can go ahead and adjust your bow. You can play with it and make sure that it's going to lay and look the way that you want it to. Now we're going to move to our Snowman ribbon. Measure your tails at 8 inches. Pinch as you come through. On this ribbon, we're going to be measuring our loops at 4 inches, and we'll be doing 2 loops on either side at 4 inches. I have the remaining piece of red ribbon. I'm going to add this on the top. I'm going to measure my tails at 3 inches, and I'm going to do 1 loop on either side at 3 inches. You're also going to need 1 full-length pipe cleaner. Slide that down on one side until you get next to the dowel rods. Lift it up on either side. Push your ribbon all the way down, squeeze tight, and then pull up. This will help to keep your ribbon nice and stacked as you tie it. Wrap those pipe cleaners around to the back, pull tight, and give a good twist. To adjust your bow, simply pull your tails down and open up all your loops. Go ahead and play with them until you get it the way that you like it. This is what your bow should approximately look like. Now I always like to wait until I get my bow on my wreath before I trim my tails. Okay, let's get our bow placed. I'm going to put it right here in the center in the space that I left. Now you just need to decide where you want to place it. I think I'm going to place it up closer to the top. And then to attach it, just take your pipe cleaners here and wrap it around the wreath form to the back and give it a good twist. Then you just want to trim your pipe cleaners and tuck it into the back of the wreath form. I got my bow attached and I placed it right up near the top here. So now I need to fill in underneath the bow. I'm just going to be using the leftover pieces of greenery and holly that I have. I have the rest of my greenery and my Christmas embellishments all glued in. I'm really happy with how everything is looking. I think it's coming together rather nicely. Our final embellishment for our wreath is this adorable snowman pick. I picked him up at Micheal's at the end of last year when everything was 90% off. I think he is absolutely adorable and will be the perfect final addition to our Christmas Grapevine wreath. Trim the pick down to just a couple inches. Play with him until you find your placement. And then add some hot glue to the stem and feed it into the wreath. I'm going to do the final fluffing to my bow and trim my tails, and then I'll come back and show you the final product. Here you go. We are all done. Well, I'm very happy with the end result. I think everything comes together perfectly for this beautiful Christmas grapevine wreath. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and show me some love in the comments. And if you know anyone who would enjoy my content, please share it with them. Thanks so much for stopping by. You know it's always a pleasure to see you. I hope everyone is staying happy, healthy, and strong. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.